Hello everyone. Today I am here with Abby. Shout out Abby. Anyways, we've been talking this morning about we had to drop Haley off at college. So Abby and I, we've had several different things. We were talking about the mermaids, the zoo, and the Chensiget Hill, that the plantation. And she picks Chensiget Hill. She didn't pick the mermaids or the zoo. She picks Chensiget Hill. So we're going to try to go there. I don't know if they're open today. Hopefully. And we'll take you guys through. If you guys remember, I took you through the outside. There's graves down on the property. And I never got to go inside yet. So that would be really cool. But right now, Abby and I are going to breakfast station. We are starving. Are you starving?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I am too. So hopefully we don't stuff ourselves too much that we don't want to walk. Alright guys, Abby and I had some lunch. I had breakfast, she had lunch. We got a hold of Chensiget Hill and they closed at 2:30, so we knew we didn't have time to get down there. So we came to the Wachee Mermaid show. We're going to take you guys to the Mermaid show. You excited, baby doll?
Yes, I'm very excited.
We stuffed ourselves. Now we need a nap. Look at the water that's going. Wait a minute, where are we going?
I was about to say, where are you going?
What is that? That water looks like it's going right down into the river, or that slide. What are we doing? We have to go back and forth, guys. Let's just climb over. Did you hear that? They're gonna make us walk, Abby. All right, so that's what we're doing. But that big old slide over there looks like it's going down into the river. All right, let's go see the ocean, or the ocean. Let's go see the mermaids.
And these are my lovely sisters of Weeki Wachee. We have been swimming in these magical waters for a very long time.
What's this?
But the spring itself has been here since before time even existed. Our friends, the mammoth, birds, and mastodons, were some of the first to play in these waters. Then we started to meet the first humans. Several native tribes called this place home. And then the European explorers arrived with their fancy costumes.
Hello.
Gotta love a human in uniform. And now, we get the pleasure of meeting you. Huh?
Stand up here. Or you want to go sit down?
What?
Wow.
Whoops, my bad. I'll show you back.
Thank you. All that have come before have understood the wonder and mystery of these waters.
Yeah, like that our spring is the first magnitude spring. And it pumps out 140 million gallons of water every day. And the water is over 100 years old and is filtered through a muddy aquifer system. And making it 98% pure and good enough for even a human to drink. And expert divers have explored down to 400 feet, but have never found the bottom. And that makes our spring one of the deepest and clearest springs in North America.
Thank you, Miss Wikipedia. While those are all true facts that make this spring special, there is something more. She has a magical life force, a dynamic supernatural power that affects all that experience it. The real fountain of youth. I mean, she makes us look good.
Let me get in there. Go way down.
Maybe there's something in the water?
Yeah, mermaids. And no one knew that more than our fearless founder, Newton Perry.
Oh, Newt.
In 1947, Newt was wowed by the wonders of Weeki.
And us, of course.
While diving in the spring, he had a revelation to build his ultimate dream. The first underwater theater with live mermaids for all to see. That's how Weeki Wachee came to be.
This spring is truly a
a place of mystery, wonder, and magic. But instead of me telling you, why don't we show you? Nice tricks, ladies. You could swim to Vegas with that act. But I wasn't talking about magic tricks. I was talking about a different kind of magic. The real magic of the spring is what you can't see. It's what's under the water and under your feet. The caverns and caves that run beneath your seats. That feed Florida's beautiful springs and provide millions of humans with drinking water. That's why it's so important to protect this natural beauty. It was our favorite human, Newton Perry, who finally, much by his own hand, got this place into ship shape, ready for show, and most importantly, introduced Florida and the world to the Weeki Wachee mermaids.
He showed us how to do some human tricks too.
Let's show them, ladies. Be amazed as mermaids eat and drink underwater. Pretty cool, huh? Try that in your bathtub. They sure do make it look easy. Newton Perry was a former Navy frogman and developed the underwater hose system that we still use today.
Although we could go extended periods of time without breathing, these special hoses allow us to stay underwater for much longer, and they help us with some fancy feats of buoyancy.
When we breathe in, we rise. And when we blow out bubbles, we sink. And if we hold the right amount of air, we can remain motionless. They also make us feel like we are flying. Now let's take a breath 1959, ABC Television believed in us so much, they bought the park and built this wonderful, one-of-a-kind, super-duper underwater theater.
It cost over 1 million sand dollars. That's equivalent to 10 million today.
We were the hottest tail around until that pesky mouse moved into the middle of the state. No, be nice. That mouse made our little mer sister famous. Speaking of famous, we've been luring famous folks to our spring from the beginning, ever since Newton Perry. Oh, Newt. Can you tell they really love old Newt? He's the one who brought Hollywood to Florida to film the early Tarzan movies. And our favorite, the creature from the Black Lagoon.
Fun fact, the creature guy from the Black Lagoon was our very own water boy, Rico Brownie. At 17, he helped Newt clean out our spring.
Can you believe early humans used to throw their old cars, refrigerators, and bed springs into our water home? Who does that? I know you wouldn't. Right? No!
Scary fact. You know that movie Jaws?
Ah, the one that kept most of you out of the water when it came out?
Well, I'll have you know, the skinny dipping swimmer in the beginning that, wrestled with that big cutie, the shark,
That was a Weeki Wachee mermaid. Speaking of sharks, baby All right, let's get back on track. Not to name drop, but some of our famous friends that have stopped by over the years include Esther Williams, Don Knotts, Johnny Cash, Penn and Teller, Joe DiMaggio, Jimmy Buffett, and now you. You are famous, aren't you? Yeah! But the most memorable, the most notable, was the arrival of the king. No, not King Neptune, silly. The king of rock and roll. Elvis! Elvis! All the way he shook his tail, the spring has never been the same since. Don't get us wrong, Newt Perry is the man, but Elvis was, well, let's let Mermaid Weeki, who swam for Elvis in 1961, tell you herself. At 80 years young, she still performs underwater with our legendary sirens. Hi, Weeki!
Hi, mermaids! Yes, I swam for Elvis Presley in 1961. It was a very exciting day. He was 21 years old and I was only 20, so we were both very good looking. And we were so excited. Elvis Presley, oh my gosh. And we could hear when he got here, we heard the crowds chanting, Elvis, Elvis. They had put up extra secure fences to keep the crowds back. It was all very exciting. And because he was very famous, of course, we were famous too. He was so good looking. You know, movie stars are always good looking, but Elvis Presley, perfect. And a funny thing happened to me that day on the way to swim for Elvis Presley. I got stopped for speeding. Me, going 5 miles an hour over the speed limit, I could not believe it. When that cop told me to jump in his cop car, that he was going to have to take me to the jailhouse, and I said, what? I had to be at work, man. I was a Weeki Wachee mermaid, and I was swimming for Elvis Presley. But he didn't care. He threw me in that car, and I sang Jailhouse Rock all the way to the jail.
at Weeki Wachee. And we couldn't do it without each of you. Let's spend some time to get to know each other. Raise your hands if this is your first visit to Weeki Wachee. Oh, great! Well, welcome to our paradise. Now, everyone yell out where you're from on the count of 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Never heard of that place. We don't get out much. I'm curious, how does it feel being contained behind glass in that human tank? Do they feed you through the roof? Weird. But I guess in there, the one thing you don't have to worry about is the real scary problem we have. One that, whether you know it or not, affects all of us. It's dark, it's green, it's really, truly mean. And it's invading our water at a record pace. This scum is filling up our springs because of the runoff of nitrates from your heavy use of fertilizers. Oh no! You humans really love your green grass. We're talking about the nasty, invasive algae called lingia, or what we call scrunge. Oh no, scrunge! It just keeps coming back. Not too much for the Weeki Wachee mermaids. We talked about miraculous magic, the feeling of flying, breaking free, and overcoming natural bullies. We hope you have been inspired by the wonders of Weeki and take a little bit of our magic with you to make every day a brand new Weeki Wachee day.
What'd you think?
Ladies and gents, we
Oh,
are the
look.
world
She's right
famous
there.
Weeki Wachee mermaids. And we've got the world by the tail.
It's fogged up. I guess let's walk and see. Hold on. Alright, Abby. Turn this way. So what did you think of the mermaids?
I want to see SpongeBob.
I thought it was pretty cool. Haley told us, what did she tell us in the car?
If like you weren't like 4 and under, it would like if
It
you're
wasn't
4
that
and
great
under-
if you wasn't 4 and under.
Yeah, because like
I thought it was awesome. Did you think it was awesome? Be honest.
I want to see SpongeBob. It would have been more also if I saw SpongeBob.
I thought it was awesome. It was really, really cool. So we're Alright guys, we hope you enjoyed the mermaid show. Let us know in the comments what you thought about it. Shout out to Abby for coming with Graham. And we'll see you guys again next time. Bye.